Hey everyone, this is Captain Lou Albano. Don't go anywhere because Profiles is coming too. Woo! Ha ha! I'm talking to you.
Welcome to Profiles. I'm Tiffany Walker. Today's guest is one of the most popular figures ever to emerge from the world of professional wrestling, Captain Lou Albano. Currently, Captain Lou is celebrating the box set release on DVD of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, and Albano is the man responsible for bringing Mario to life. After a short break, we'll join our host, Mickey Burns, as he welcomes the popular Captain Lou Albano to Profiles. Welcome back to Profiles. For more than 50 years, Captain Lou Albano has been an ambassador and defender of professional wrestling. He's been the most hated man in pro wrestling and eventually the most beloved. In the 80s, Albano increased his fan base to include millions of rock and roll fans as the man in the middle of the Cyndi Lauper rock and wrestling connection. Albano will go on to star in all of Cyndi Lauper's extremely successful music videos. So let's join our host, Mickey Burns, on location at Ashford and Simpson Sugar Bar in the heart of New York City as he welcomes Captain Lou Albano to Profiles.
I want to talk to you about something that's important to your health, so listen up. It's about Body Slam. It's a movie. I'm in it. Tanya Roberts is in it. Dirk Benedict's in it. Roddy Piper's in it. It's got wrestling. It's got rock and roll. It's good. It's great. If you don't see this movie, this is what'll happen to you.
Lou Albano.
Hey, hello, Mickey.
Captain Lou Albano.
That's my man, Mickey.
Welcome to our show, Profiles. Of course, you are one of the most popular figures ever to emerge from the pro wrestling ranks. You're looking good. How you feeling?
Well, I feel pretty good myself, and I don't know about being one of the most popular figures, but I'm still around.
Yeah, you still look like you can go a couple of rounds.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm 30 years old, and I mean, after all, 70-something years old, so that should bring me out there.
You look great. Currently celebrating also the box set release on DVD of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show.
Right.
And of course, Lou Albano is the voice that brought Mario to life.
Right, and then we also had Danny Wells.
Tell us a little bit about the DVD.
The DVD, as I said, Danny Wells did Luigi in that, and I was Super Mario and the thing, and I'll tell you, it was a very successful show. And in fact, we're going to have it back with us, and we're pleased to be around and to realize it's something that's been so successful.
Unbelievable. How did you get the part of Mario?
We read for the part.
Did you?
And just wanted to see how good I would do and how good we would be. And I said, I don't know if I'm going to be Mario. You know, what do I know about this cartoon stuff? And all of a sudden, bang, they asked me to shave my beard.
And you
I had
did.
no beard there, took the beard off, and yo, Mario.
Yeah.
That was Super Mario.
And how do you prepare? Because, of course, you've done wrestling, you've been in movies, you've done almost everything in show business. How do you prepare for an iconic video game character?
I looked at the character, and to me, it related to me, the voice of Mario. I was looking at a big guy that was kind of heavy and chubby, and which I am, and I had the beard off, and it just related. And I talked about him and Super Mario, and yo, Bambino, Super Mario, and that just carried on, and boom, boom.
And the DVD,
the kids love it.
And the kids love it, and it's been a huge success and continues to be so.
Yeah.
When I was doing the research, I was shocked to read that you've been in pro wrestling over 50 years.
I started in 1950, the end of 51, and I've been 50 years. Yeah.
Wow. What are some of the biggest changes since you first started out?
Wrestling, first of all, it's a great sport, okay? But I've got to say, it's the showmanship. I mean, we're not going to deny that there are people that go in there and say, well, it's a fake or it's a... It's not that it's a fake. But they do things that maybe that they're not acceptable. That turn around and say, well, it's confusing, and they're this, but they're great athletes. They go out there and they produce.
They sell it.
And they sell it.
And it's not easy to do.
And
they make it look easy.
That's right.
A lot of major injuries.
Yeah, 21 deaths in the last 6-7 years.
Because in order to make it look so real,
That's
You
right.
have to take a lot of risk.
Even though they have to fall and they have to do everything else, but you still have to land, and you got to be there.
Sure. Another huge change, I'm sure, from when you first started out are the earnings and the salaries.
Oh.
I mean, I know that when you first started out, you were making $70 a week,
$70 a week,
And-
$3,800 for the year.
and you never made more than $50,000 in a
Never.
year, even as big as you became in the sport.
Yeah, no, I never. Now today they are going with 20 million, like Hulk Hogan and so forth. Well, it's a different world.
Are you resentful at all of the huge salaries today? Because many of the wrestlers that are making these millions and these huge salaries are doing so because of your efforts as a pioneer in the sport.
I was, as I said, I was very pleased to be involved with professional wrestling, but at times I was a little hurt with feeling like I would like to make a little more money and this and that, but that goes with anybody. I mean, show business or this or that. I mean, I did the thing with Cyndi Lauper, and that was it was a nice payday. I like Cyndi, we're friends, but I didn't make a fortune off it. So the same way with this year, it was just something that I liked, and I got into it. And even though it was a thing, like you said, made 40, 50,000 a year, it was a living.
Now, you've also been an ambassador for the sport and a strong defender of pro wrestling. And in a recent article you said about the sport, you said, except for the profanity, they're great, great athletes to be able to fall the way they do night after night. And then you went on to say it's like going to the circus.
Yes, because it's actually, when you look at them, you realize that they're just doing this. It's a show. But I wouldn't call it a show. I would say they are great athletes in themselves. What they do, the way they fall, to take the things, and how many guys have lost their lives in wrestling?
A lot.
So
A lot. So it is risky. Now, you've been a successful wrestler, but you've also been a tremendous success at managing. You have a huge fan base out there, and they all want to know, in your opinion, who were the greatest wrestlers of your time?
Well, I
In
would
your
have
opinion.
to. Number one would be Bruno Sammartino.
He was great.
Okay, who was great. Years ago, we had Argentina Rocca.
Yes.
Argentina Rocca was
Yes.
great. And we also had, you had so many great ones out there, Bobo Brazil, and you had Jimmy Snuka, and you had just major stars there.
And I know you're good friends with Hulk Hogan in the
Hulk Hogan,
modern day. In the
Terry Bollea,
The Rock.
that's Terry Bollea, The Rock, yeah.
The popularity of pro wrestling has grown enormously. When you first started, did you ever think that it would become as popular as it has evolved into?
Definitely not. I just thought it would be something that we'd do for a living, and as I said, I made $3,800 in 1950. $3,800 was a living in them days. So, I thought it was great.
Why has it become so popular?
It's just the theatrics in it, and the showmanship, and the one guy with long hair, Gorgeous George, and another guy with this, me with a beard and stuff. It's just been just a growing factor.
There we go. All the valves are tightened.
Tightened? I thought we were loosening them. I'll finish up over here. You go get the phone.
All right.
And put it on speakerphone.
What do you mean speakerphone?
I fixed it special. Just push the third pepperoni from the right.